So, a reverend at St. John's Church in Washington, D.C. claimed that the church clergy were tear gassed in order to clear the area for Trump's cheap political stunt. Friends, I am okay, but I am frankly shaken, wrote Ginny Gervasi in a post on Facebook. I was at St. John's Lafayette Square most of the afternoon with fellow clergy and lay people and clergy from some other denominations too. We were passing out water and snacks and helping the patio area at St. John's Lafayette Square to be a place of respite and peace. All was well, with a few little tense moments until about 6:15 or so. Gervasi wrote that the police started clearing the streets around 6:15 or 6:30. They started using tear gas and folks were running at us for eye washes or water or wet paper towels. At this point, Julia, one of our seminarians for next year, who is a trauma nurse, she continued, adding, I was coughing, her eyes were watering, and we were trying to help people as the police, in full riot gear, drove people towards us. Gervasi continued that they were literally driven off of the St. John's Lafayette Square patio with tear gas and concussion grenades and police in full riot gear. Now, again, I can't stress this enough. These were peaceful protesters who were driven off the Lafayette Square with tear gas and concussion grenades. They were pushed back 20 feet and then eventually, with so many concussion grenades, back to K Street. By the time she got back to her car around 7 o'clock, she was getting texts from people saying that Trump was outside of St. John's Lafayette Square. She literally could not believe it. They were driven off the patio at St. John's, a place of respite, peace, and medical care throughout the day, so that man could have a photo opportunity in front of the church. People were hurt, so he could pose in front of the church with the Bible. He would have had to step over the medical supplies that were left behind because they were being tear gassed. She continued, the patio of St. John's Lafayette Square had been holy ground today, a place of respite and laughter and water and granola bars and fruit snacks. But that man turned it into a battleground first and a cheap political stunt second. I am deeply offended on behalf of every protester, every Christian, the people of St. John's Lafayette Square, every decent person there, and the BLM medics who stayed with just a single box of supplies and a backpack, even when I got too scared and had to leave. Edgar Burt also called out Trump for his appearance at St. John's. I am outraged, she said. The president did not pray when he came to St. John's, nor did he acknowledge the agony of our country right now. In particular, that the people of color who wonder if anyone in public will ever acknowledge their sacred worth and who are rightfully demanding an end to 400 years of systemic racism and white supremacy in our country.